Hello, and welcome to the stream. Tonight we return to Automation Empire and our base on Oasis Lake. Let's get that started. Hey Kelsey, welcome to the stream. So tonight, the plan is to get this oil researched so that we can start farming and hopefully start making ethanol so that we can start researching toward the rocket. That would be kind of a stretch goal tonight because I'm not sure what it's going to actually take to get there, but that'll be a stretch goal, is getting to the rocket. All right, so we have stuff being researched over here. Stuff that looks like oil, that is. I'll also claim these points for this iron, because why not? Now look at the oil here. Let's see, we have... Yep, we're going to wait until it's all done. Until all the oil has been drained and what's in the research labs here research bays has been consumed. Okay, so the other thing that I noticed is that we need to ship some more steel and some more gold fuel back in this direction in order to work toward the rocket. But we have a little while to wait because we'll need to research grain, I think, before we can get greenhouses. Which I think we need before we can do ethanol. Maybe? I don't know. We'll have to see. Okay, so the other thing that can be done on this map is we could start expanding production. Start like collecting these and making steel and gold fuel and capacitors out of it and shipping it over here to be shipped out. The other option is to kind of really just start combining everything. I think at this point, though, kind of just maybe we could do some math. So we could do some math and say, well, gold. What does gold take? Let's go back over here. All right. So if we wanted to plug everything into water, if we wanted to plumb all the mines and boost their production, gold produces. Where's gold at? Gold's over here someplace. Here it is. 1 per 13 seconds. So a 30% savings on that would be 13 times 0.7, 9.1 seconds. Coal is 10. That's easy. That's 7. I can do that math in my head. Hey, Facian. Welcome to the stream. And then 1 per 11 is 11 times 0.7, 7.7 seconds. So we could start optimizing, collecting these, collecting all of this. Speaking of which, how much space do we have over here? We have all the way till there. So we could start collecting all of this stuff throughout the entire map, shipping it all back to one centralized location, and then eventually doing away with these, and even redoing this entirely, and figuring out exactly how much we could possibly produce of each product, and how much smelting we would need for it, or refining we would need for it, and then how much production we would need here for it, to produce as much as possible off of this map. That would kind of be another stretch goal, not necessarily for this stream tonight, but for somewhere in the future. So let's see, we have 3 coal there, 6, 10. Oh, rolling on this can get a little weird sometimes. Iron. This looks like iron. Iron. Where's the coal? That is at 13. I didn't count these. And 4. 17. And 4 more. 21 coal. That's the options. Like adding up. Okay, 21 coal. Coal produces at 1 per 11 11 seconds? 10 seconds. I think I missed one. Mining iron. I think I missed something over here too. But either way, adding all these here, these are coal as well. Okay, so there's like 24 coal then, I think. I think I missed those the first time around. So it's basically taking, okay, those are 10 seconds each. If you give it the 30% boost with water connected, then that's 7 seconds each times 24. And then figure out how much refining you need for coal. And do the same thing for iron, the same thing for gold. Connect all those up all over the map. Run them all into a building like this that does all of the product making, and then send them all to the trains. So that's an advanced goal, and I think I will probably want to do some counting of dots off the screen here, and we'll get to that in a future episode if we decide to do that. If that's interesting to anyone, to kind of see how much throughput we can get out of one map. This map specifically. Because even like these 4 iron here we're using right now just for research points, but we have almost 2 million right now. We're going to spend 800,000 in a minute, hopefully. And then we're going to spend another 800,000 soon after. And then we just have 5 million to spend after that. So we're nearly there on the research points as it is. I guess we could research these other 2, but does it really matter? I guess if we're shipping stuff from across the map, having more minecarts might be worthwhile. But, ooh, wow. We had a record output of 22,000 kilograms. 22 metric tons of stuff. That's pretty good. Which is why we can unlock this now, if for no other reason than that. Ethanol. And the little bits of everything else. So like I said, we'll need to ship some of the steel out of here. So I'll have to do some rearranging here of the train cars so that we can get it out of there. As well as, I think, the gold fuel. I think these are just about done. 2 more left. Or 3. 2 or 3 left on each. Go. But I think that could be fun, refining all of those products and shipping them all out. Like this is a nice kind of decent sized open area here. It might be good to put all the refining in here and then have the combinators going like right in here and just shipping everything in from all over the map. We can cross the lake without problem. So that might be kind of a fun thing to do. Okay, so this one's done. Claim. 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 Almost done. Almost did it. Almost messed it up. Alright, and claim. Now, that means we should be able to take this. Yep. Okay, so now we can farm. Before we start farming, I want to ship steel or gold fuel in this direction. Steel is leaving. I will snag the gold fuel first, I think. And do height 2. I guess we're going to have to squiggle it. Nope, that doesn't work either. Alright. Go out like that, and then we can turn. And I missed fire. Okay, and then a ramp. And then another ramp, because I think this is all level 3 over here. It is, and of course, we have power pole right in our way. Delete a few of these. 3. There we go. All right, so now the gold fuel can be researched. We need, how much was it again? 42. No, 142. Okay. Well, train, you have not anywhere near that much on you, so keep going. Okay, farming. Farming might be good to do over here, because this is also a nice open area. The challenge is going to be, well, the challenge is we either have to ship it very far to get to a train. Can I put another train in here? That's the question. See, maybe a squiggle in this direction would do? Yes, it will. Back the other direction. Dang it. Okay, there we go. Okay, so that'll work for the farming. So if we want to do our future plan of doing it all the refining and the combining there, maybe I should just do the farming over here and just ship it. That would most definitely work. Oh, and I forgot I need a picker upper here. In order to be able to research the gold fuel. Take 12 cars, that should be enough. It's not going to take very long. So let's look at the farming. Oh, come on thing. There we go. So we can grow green stuff or orange stuff. Can't do the greenhouse yet. The recipe says for the grain meal, we need green stuff and red stuff. And the grain meal is the stuff we need for this one. Okay. And we need to do that in, I'm assuming, a combinator. Or, yeah, a combinator, a combiner. So when we farm, does the farms produce stuff automatically? How does this work? Let's just do single farm of each. Put some water here. That's not water. This is water. Some water out here. Some pipe. Connecting the two. Pass through. Oh, I probably need a little pipe in between. That's why. Okay, pipe in between. So you guys, we need 140 something. I think it was 142 or something like that. You guys are barely started. Okay, so greenhouse enabled, no, right. Okay, good. So if I put in part track, this is probably just temporary, just to see how this works. Output there and there. Does this output just the grain meal? Is there another step in between? Ah, yes, the refiner from the grass to the grain. Okay, I guess I could have noticed that. So let's cancel this. I think then I want to change the way that this works. I will delete these guys and waste that one piece. Back this up a little bit more. Okay, so we need a building that does refining. How fast were these? Say 6 per 60 seconds. So 6 grass every 60 seconds. That's 1 per 10 seconds. I'm assuming the refiners are also then 1 per 10 seconds. So 3 farms, or 1 farm to 1 refiner. So let's do 3 of each farm. I think that'll be okay. And then we'll do a building, sort of like this one, that has arrays of two arrays of 3 each. We'll kind of do a small farm to start with, because I don't know how much this stuff actually produces. Well, I'll make the building big enough to do 2 arrays of each, and we'll start with 1. So we need 3 times the number of arrays, which is 4, plus 1 is 13. There's also coincidentally this, which makes sense, right? Because the 4s and the 5s take 1 each extra. Alright, so let's do this way, I think. And we can start the farm again. Farms. Okay, green farm. Green grain. Start like here. 2, 3. Then the red grain, I want to put tracks here. And tracks here. Then red times 3. We'll want space for 3 more. Then we can build a building here that is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 times 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. More off-center than I wanted it to be. Do I want to be that pedantic? Of course I do. Okay, so this is where the center is. Let me extend... Oops. Extend a rail here so I can see the center. Building. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's not going to be perfectly centered, but 6... 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I think 10, 4, 8 times 13 is 104. I think. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, it worked. All right, how are we doing on that research? I don't want to spend a bunch of it. We've already spent too much, probably. 10 in each of those. These each have done... Is that a 13? Yeah, so we have plenty. Come back. Oh, they couldn't have loaded the rest of these cars up anyway. Oopsie. Okay. They come back one more spot, I think. Yes. Nope, one more after that. Okay. Gotta be very careful with that. That's dangerous. Alright, so let's delete this and that. And we'll figure out how we're going to get the steel out there later. Put this curve in here before I forget about it again. 3. Alright. Back to the farm. Okay, I think I remember how I designed this. It's been a little while since last we played. But, yeah. I think the first one comes in around here. Line car tracks. Alright, now I have to go look. How did I design this? Been a little too long. Okay, comes in on in 2 and 4. Right. Alright, I wish this thing scrolled a little bit faster. And I am holding down shift, so it's not me. But it does not go there. Let's see. Cart tracks come in on 2 and 4. That. Cool. And this goes here, and that goes there. And then these guys come here like that somehow. Down like this. And then... Where am I looking? There am I looking. 1, 2, 3. Oh, good shot, Wally. Alright, now... only flaw potentially with this is that I want it connected here as well. Actually, instead. So what I want to do here is actually move these over by 1. This entire thing is going to be slightly different than the usual setup, because I want these to be shared storages for the 2 products. So we can run all 6 of them off of the same, and I did this wrong anyway, off the same thing. Delete, delete. All right. No, let's do the things here first. Let's see. You go like this, like that. Oh, these get deleted, by the way, because they're too close. And that, 2, 3. There. Okay. And then you should go here, here, and then there should be another one here, here. And hopefully this works out like I think it's going to. This one should go like this. This one should go, yes, like this. And then this one should go this. So the idea here, oops, wrong way. The idea here is to unload in one spot here from the train that's mining, say, the red stuff. It'll come in here, and actually it's lined up perfectly there. That's convenient. One would be convenient, the other one won't, but one will be convenient. Come in here, unload into this one storage here. Wrong way. Yeah, right way. And then this will all be shared across like that. Same thing in mirror form on this side. And then these 2 will both load onto these belts, the appropriate amount of stuff. And then they will output into these 4, and then there'll be a single loading bay here for that grain. Just like this one, except the opposite direction, like that. So cart tracks here, you go like this, you go like this. Like that. Doors here and here. Here. Yes. And there. And I think that'll do exactly what I'm hoping it'll do. If it doesn't, then, well, we build something different. That's the beauty of this game. If you don't like it, do it differently. Okay, so do it this way. That. One more. You come down and turn into there. You go across and turn into there. Yeah, because these are closer to each other by 1. That's correct. And that's just to handle the offset by the buckets. Right? So then you are going to unload here. Make sure everything's lined up right. There, there, and there. So that direction, not that direction matters with these, but what are you going to do? That's me being pedantic again. Like that. And that'll pick up the green stuff. Okay. I'll just have a loop here. Then this one come up here like this. And then we can probably just fit a couple of squiggles in here. Like that. Guess I should have not done the double click thing. Then it can come back out like that. Okay. I'm not buying the water tank yet because I don't want to start it until I've got everything figured out. These will need to be extended by some amount. Some amount that I don't know. Which means we'll need the riser here. How does this work? Let's see. Do we want that? But then we want this to be this. This. That looks like it works. Maybe. I might have to move it out by 1 more. Something tells me that's not going to work. At least not the way that I expect. Pipes seem to be a little goofy. They can't be there. They need to be here, perhaps. Yes. Ish. Like that. Okay. Right. And then you can go into there. And then this one. Nope. Can't build here. Oh, you can't have a T intersection? Okay. Or no, oh, I know what you have to do. You have to build the T intersection as a T intersection. You can't T into a corner. Okay. And that'll connect to the reservoir that I don't know where it is yet. Right. What else do we need here? Oh, we need belt boxes. And I did not give myself enough room for them, so I will have to make room for them. 1, 2. Fine. 3, 4. Okay. And then this one, this one, this one. And then the movers and shakers. Oops, wrong spot. There. Then these ones, I will have to do the counting on. Alright, so you're 0, you're 1, you're 2, 0, 1, 2, 0, 1, 2, and yep, you guessed it, 0, 1, and 2. Okay, I think we can probably connect power now. We have power. Whoa, we have power right here. So that's somewhat convenient. Oh, and we even had enough power. Even more convenient. Alright, we'll watch the pause button here. Because we need to watch these things get made. And stop at 9. Nice. You gotta have still 40 plus degrees there. Six. 7. 8. And 9. Delete, delete, delete. Delete, delete, delete. Okay, now I need to put all the stuff back that I deleted. You go there, you go there, there, and there. That's rough. That's a bummer. Okay, so now we'll let these things process and pick up and get backlogged and everything else. Okay. Then we can put these ones in. Oopsie. These ones. That was right the first time. All right. Picker uppers here, there, 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 just like otherwise. Dropper offers there, 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 and there. Okay. Now we need water. Connected. Actually, could put it down on this end. Yes. Yes. That. And then connect this one. Hopefully I can do without that. Connect. Stop. Connect this one like this. Why you know work? Bizarre. Okay. Sure. I guess I could have done perhaps this shenanigans down at this end. Nah. Who cares? The pet ant, right? Alright, let's see. You're gonna, if you went here, is that the appropriate spot for connecting on that building? So like that, just to kind of find our center point for each side. Here. Down one more, I think is correct. Okay. We have water. Connected, yes. Connected, yes. Okay. Now we need output nozzles. I guess I can turn this stuff on. Everything should be set up properly. Output nozzles here. Okay, nope. Okay, and then this will be... do like 8 cars, I think will be okay. Hopefully there's enough tail on these. We'll see. Oh, plenty of room. But if I'd done this smarter, I would have shifted all of this stuff one tile this way. Oh, there are different rotations too. That would be annoying to some people. And then these would each squiggle by 1 instead of both one of them squiggling by 2. I could be that pedantic. I could. Alright, let's see how this works. In the meantime, then we need a combinator, or combiner. We just need a single combiner. So, kind of looking at this, the way this works. If we had each product then coming into a bucket, into this new building, we had whatever amount of combiners we needed. Look at the recipes again. Refining. It's combining red grain with oil to make ethanol. Okay. So making the grain meal. Combining the grain meal into the different colored grains into grain meal in a combiner. And then we could have the third color be the output bucket. So we don't even need fanciness here. So if kind of the minimum amount of space we would need here would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wide. 7 wide. And then however many spaces we need for this, that should be fine. Lay this out. Meanwhile, let's also check these. Hey, look, there's stuffing things in there. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? It goes from dark red to light red. Dark green to light green. Alright. 7. And we'll give it some space here-ish. Center. 1, 2, 3. That should be more than enough, I would think. 7. And then I'll go out. I don't know. What's that, 8? Or no, that's 10. Yeah, we'll go out 10. I don't know how big this needs to be. Okay, so let's do some planning here. If this one comes in on this pair, this one comes in on this pair. Tanks go here and here and here, here. I could also make this symmetrical, I think. And then some amount of combiners using the undergroundy things. And then we could have a third track here going out like that with a bucket, and we could have an overflow bucket as well if we wanted, like that. And that may be all this needs to be. Just, you know, however many combiners we wanted. Yes, let's start right there. And then we get the underflowies. Let's see, what colors are these things? Just for fun. So we'll make this one be the orange, and this one be the green. Just for fun. Just for fun. Like that. And then input, input, output. And the output can be blue. This will be the orange bucket. And this will be the blue bucket. And I'm going to be slightly pedantic here and make this be symmetrical. Like that. So, these are lined up also not quite perfectly. Actually, I may be better served to not make them symmetrical, but make them perfectly aligned. Because perfect alignment is better than pedantry. There, and you're green. Alright, let's put some doors in this thing. There, 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 and there. Because then I can do this shenanigans. Yes, I can. Hi, Shiner R1. Welcome to the stream. That works like that. And then I could offset these by 1 and pack these things in here. Like that. Like that. Oops, this isn't supposed to be orange, though. That should be green. Green goes there. Goes there. Nope. Like that. I don't know how many of these I'm going to need. So we will see how many we can fit. Looks like 3. Yeah, across here. And then go from there. I think that's a good looking beast. Input, input. To connect those two together. Output. Not that those matter much, but flow. So if I'd have gone 1 wider, could I fit 1 more of these in here? Or would it still be the same? If I'd gone here, pretend that's there. I could have gone, if I'd have gone 1 wider, I could have fit 4 machines across. Oh well. You live and learn. Okay, so let's get carts on this one. No, let's connect the power up first. That would be good. And water, maybe. Where are we at with water? Oh, we got plenty of room. Let's see. Can I squeeze water in here someplace? Maybe right here. Pipe. I do it here. This is funnier. And funnerer. Okay, water connected. Excellent. Do this one outside. Yes, I know. Trying to find the side to put it out. Then somewhere in between there like that. And we have power. And we have water. And now we just need like 3 carts probably. Be enough. And it's backed up like crazy. Slurp, slurp. Okay. So then this one. Doors. Here and here. Okay. So to start with, this stuff needs to go here for research. These guys are all done. Claim, 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 claim. You guessed it, claim. We're going to take out this one here. Take out all of this here. That one, and then this one. Let's go around. We'll go around. We'll go like along there. Down this way, and stop there for right now. Now, you need to go level 1, turn. And then up to level 2, and then connect. Excellent. And then this needs to just be a tail for capacity's sake. Put it here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 12, sure. We'll go with 12. Are we catching up at all here? Might be. Are we keeping up here? No. Doesn't look like it. So let's double this. That means that this needs to be offset by 1 in this direction. Actually, yeah. You go there, 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 there. You get to go there, 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 there. I think that looks pretty good. So adding in the extra block would have made this one not work. So that wouldn't have worked anyway. Okay, we'll see about having double if that works out well or not. I didn't notice that that tail was long. Well, it had to have been long enough. I don't know if it's too long. Oh, you've already been here once. Isn't that special? Okay, how much of this we need? 300. That'll take a minute. $300 is 60 each. Should be a 5. At 10 each now, plus 45-ish. All right, so I think this is working out pretty well. How much extra stretch do you have? And it's fine if it's like one block too much or 3 block too much. I don't want way too much though. But actually, it looks like I guessed perfectly, which is creepy. Really, I mean, we're being honest with ourselves. Does that go far enough? It does, just barely. Excellent. Okay, and you are going down here for delivery. All right, let's look how everything else is doing. Everything else is still just barely keeping up with the output to the trains, which is good. I mean, we're outputting everything we're making to the trains. I said that wrong. But we are not processing everything we are making, or we're just barely processing everything we're making. The answer could be either. But it looks like the trains are taking everything out good. That's good. All right, so it looks like we are... That's weird. They got a bit of a messed up graphic here. The green stuff looks like red stuff. Nope, we're not keeping up. Oh, we're not keeping up because we're not outputting enough. All right, we need more cars. Well, or do we? We're outputting plenty to there. Okay, we're at 7 plus 8. That's 15 each. We said we needed 60 each. We're still not quite there yet. Need to be claimed. Oh, wait. We can do 60 each. Research. But I would rather claim the 20 and then... Because I'm sure I'm going to go over. Because I'm not going to get this precise. So I would rather claim what I can. I'm going to look at the... outputs here. So the mixed grain gives us 1,500. Which is not really on par with these other things. Ethanol would be great. Ethanol was just oil and red stuff, I think. So I think what we'll do is we'll just sell the grain meal mixture for as long as it takes to get rid of the green stuff we make, and then we'll cancel the green and just make all red and mix that with oil. We have oil right here. We could refine it right here, and then train it into combiners to be combined into ethanol. Oil, red grain, ethanol. Yes, that would be good. The weight of ethanol is only 8 kilos. But anything is better than nothing. mean, these things are obviously the best because they're 13 kilos per crate. But having something else outputting 8 more kilos is, I think, just kind of just gravy. So we should just do that. All right, where are we at with this now? 11, should be 12 here in a second. That's 20 each, so we're at 100. We are just about there. One more train load should do it, because we're at 20 each, which is 100. We need 300, so each of these need to contain at least 100, and they almost don't. So that'll be perfect with one more train load, and then we can take the train to the train instead. Not like that. It doesn't actually fill it up all the way. All right, so when it comes back to fill back up again, so everything's backing up now because we're not outputting fast enough. So when it comes back to fill back up again, I will capture it there in that corner. We are now well over 100. Yes, excellent. So when these things hit 20, I want to try and catch them and clear them. At least by the time they hit 40. Between 20 and 40. And then that way we'll have the 300 when we need it. And when you come back, you can be removed. And I will ship this stuff over to the train somehow. Go over here to the train now and see how we want to handle this. You go here like this. Then we can put storage container times, we'll do 4 of them as well. Transfer tube. Pickup container. Then a minecart rail. That goes quite far because it's going to be ginormous. Oh, it can't go quite far. We may need more space here. Let me see what this takes. Yeah, we need more. Okay, and this is going to be in the way now. Dang it. I don't think we can build these over. No, we cannot. So, our maximum train size is limited by what we can do with this. If I build up one, can I get over these now? I can. So I just need to get up there. That looks funny. Okay, train stop. This just needs to go as tightly as it can against that. Okay. And then we can see where we can put... Ooh, right there would be good. This needs to go here. Means there. And we'll do the raise the level up there. Across there like that. I think that'll work. Just means more storage. So what's the maximum car size I can fit in here? If I take this out, maximum train size, not car size. 13. Okay. Oops, ramp. All right, now we need to get this going. We need this anymore. Should probably go up to level 3. That way it's kind of out of course. I lined it up perfectly there. Well, we'll go there. Wiggle at level 3. Are we going now? This way. Do. I should squiggle the other direction. Yeah, I think I should squiggle the other direction. Three. Let's see. There. Can't see. All right, this way. So it's weird that when you draw a straight line, you can only go so far, but if you turn it, you can go way further. And I missed a spot. Missed a spot. There we go. All right. That was disturbingly close. Wiggle once more. And then a level 2 ramp. Level 3. Connect it up. How many cars we have? 13. Add another couple of those. And it's off to the races. Hook this all up right. Well, it's all hooked up. See if it's right in a minute. No straight lines. Nah. I'm only pedantic for as long as it suits me. Does it bother you? If it bothers you, I will leave it the way that it is. Yep, that's me. It's almost straight. Until it's not. Yeah, I could have shifted this over 2 more grid squares and been better off, but what are you going to do? All right, so I think we could probably stop producing green grain. Oh, let's clean these up. 27. And then they should get roughly 40 more. So we can stop producing green grain. And this is why I should have put the pipe in on this side. Oh, hey, Shiner. Thank you for the follow. Now I'm going to put the pipe in on this side. I appreciate the follows. 2. Okay. And then height 1 into there. Excellent. And then height 1 into there. And those are back active again. So I do not want the red grain getting unloaded into these buckets yet. But I can start making red grain. And then I can get rid of this down here because we did it on the other end. As long as I'm very careful to not delete too much stuff. Alright, so we can make the red grain. It can get loaded into the cars, but we cannot do anything with it until we process all of this. So now I wish I offset these differently. We need, what do we need? Right, here I am. We need the oil. So we need refined oil. We have 5 oil spots here. I don't know how much red grain we need for 5 oil spots. Actually, wait a minute. Yeah, I'm doing that one. Yeah, I mean, I'm getting a few glitchy things on mine here, and I'm running not the greatest potato in the world, or not the greatest computer in the world, but it's not quite potato level either. Actually, let's do some math here. So assuming that it's 1-to-1, which everything else is, so that must be as well. Oil is with water 1 per 10.5 seconds. That means we'll get 5 every 10.5 seconds. Which means we're getting 5 divided by 10.5. 1 every just under a half a second. Now we're getting 1 grain. We're getting 6 grains every... Didn't I say 60 seconds before, or was that the green that was 60 seconds? That's the green. Oh, I didn't even notice that. It's $30 regular price. It may be on sale. It had been on sale for 10% off, so like $27 US dollars, that is. I'm not sure now if it's still on sale or not, but my kind of measure for whether a game is sort of worth it or not is can I spend $1 an hour? And I'm at 17 hours right now in this game in my test map, so it's kind of pretty good because we're not quite to the end yet. And we have a lot more optimization we could do, or expansion we could do if we wanted to. Okay, so where's that? That's this is 1 per 12 seconds. Greenhouses are going to give us some boost that I don't know about. But 1 per 12 seconds is 1 divided by 12. Oh, no, wait. Yeah, that's right. So then 0.4762 divided by 0.0833 is just under 6. So 6 of these should equal 5 of these, if these are boosted with water. Now, when these get boosted with the greenhouse, we should told us what it does. When these get boosted with the greenhouse, 25%. Okay. So that means that these then become, instead of 72 seconds, 72 times 0.75, these become 54 seconds. So that's 6 divided by 54, which is 0.111. That means that 0.4762 divided by 0.111 is less than 4.5 of these equals 5 of these. So 5 to 5, basically, is what we'll have to do. Fortunately, on this map, there are these 5 oil spots. And then the few that we're mining over here. 3 there. Oh, there's some here too. And 4 here. So there are 12 crude oil spots on this map. So that means that we could support these 12 farms if we shipped all the oil over here, which is pretty insane, if you ask me. All right, so we are not shipping enough mixed grain at this time to use everything we're making. Not surprised given how far it is from the train. So what I should have done with the trains, and I could still do this, but what I should have done is instead of putting the outputs of the trains here, I should have put the inputs of the trains here. Oops. Because if I had this one here coming in, I could have one over here coming out onto the map. How are we going to word that? If I had one here, then I could have put one over here somewhere as well, because it's still within the square, and then I could have trains running in this direction as well. This one could be a short train that ran right into this rock, and I still could do that. I could flip these around easily enough. And then they could continue along this way and connect all of this stuff up. Now that would eat into our building area here that we talked about with the consolidated building, but I don't see another real choice necessarily in terms of a L-shaped area where we can get a bunch of trains in. And where there's not materials like here in the way, kind of. I suppose no, because this is the edge of the map right here, right there. So half of this isn't even usable, and there's stuff here as well, resources in the way. Honestly, this is the best place right here for trains. So we could also get rid of all these trains and put them all right here when we tear this stuff all down. Because they're super short, and the trains would come and go as fast as possible. We could get the input. Does the input? No. Yes. We could get this would be closer. We could get a few more in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh wait, these are further apart, aren't they? They are further apart. They are 1, 2, 3 clicks apart. So the train could start... Wait, I can put a train? Or is this a car one? This is the car one. Okay, never mind. But I could start over here somewhere. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I could get a lot in here. I could probably get 8 trains in here. Which is more than we need, really, because... I mean, we're going to output these top 4 products, perhaps plus some overflow of other things, maybe. Maybe. So, if we got 8 trains, that'd be more than enough anyway. All right, so we're almost out of green stuff. That's good. That's very good. But it's still backed up like crazy because we're not exporting nearly enough. And putting more storage here is just hiding the problem. So what I should have probably is 2 parallel tracks, at least 2 parallel tracks that run from, say, here-ish to here-ish, unloading into a transfer storage, and then picking back up and going into here. That's definitely a good option. We could do that when we get the ethanol being made. Let's see where we're at with the research. We're not there yet. We need to still suck up a lot more stuff. All right. Okay, so once all the green stuff is completely gone, then I want to turn this on so that it gets all the red stuff is being processed together. The question is, do I want to shift I think I do. The question is, do I want to shift this whole thing over by 1 tile so that I can interlink these two storage rows together. The problem with that is then it's going to be somewhat misaligned with the doorways here. So maybe I won't. You can, because the large storages are, so the small storages are 3 tiles or one big factory tile each. So they, and then the small storages are 3, the big storages are 2 by 2 big tiles or 6 by 6 small tiles, and the small storages are 1 by 1 big tiles, 3 by 3 small tiles. So you can, but it takes a little bit of finagling to make it line up just right. And I don't have enough vertical space here to fit it in here anyway. So I'd have to do some shifting anyway. Alright, we're almost out of green stuff. We've processed it all now. So if I wanted to shift this whole thing to the left by 1. Oh! Yeah, that still screws this up, though. It still screws up this cart entrance. I have to figure out a different place to connect the cars. If I shift the bin over here 1 more and fill on the corners, I see what you're saying, then this needs to be here. Actually, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Because I can just come in and then come back out this one. Okay, I like it. Do 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 like that. Then we connect these here. 2, 3, 4. This goes differently. Now I've got a door that I'm not using, but can't all be winners. But I can go out like this then, and that would work. And I could pick this stuff up now, but I don't want to connect the outputs yet. Okay. Look, they're leveling off. Isn't that fancy? Alright, so the red stuff makes a red squish when it's picked up, and the green stuff makes a red squish when it's picked up. That's perfect. I think we should just delete the last 3 of each of these anyway, because it's way too much to begin with. Still, there we go. Around there. Do. Thank you. That's pretty good. All right. Yep, we're still overflowing this storage. Ooh, we're almost done with the research. Like these ones, though, they have researched a lot. Right, and these guys are up to 33, and they're going to get to 40 exactly. Nice. So I think the best thing to do for this delay issue here is to have that small transfer station And I think I will set that up once this train leaves here. So this would be our opportunity, Phasian, to straighten out the track. That's going to be dangerous. I'm going to delete this one first. I think I'll just do a transfer station at each end. But I want that long train to be on this long track. But yeah, you could do multiple transfer stations if it got messy. But I think at that point I'd just do multiple trains, like multiple tracks, and kind of call it a day there. Okay, so let's do this thing now. Whoa. Three. Okay, so this comes down. Yeah, you can. You can put, yeah, you can put all the tracks stacked on top of each other. So this comes down like in this area somewhere. I want to put this back the way that the one adjacent to it is, because we're gonna have a smaller train here anyway. Did the wrong doohickey. There we go. There we go. No. You go right there. And then this can go practically wherever. So let's just say we have a big bucket here. Oh, this might just get perfect. Then we have another train going right here. Is that far enough from that track? No. Okay, well, I'll have to use the other output nozzle. Well, let's just see. Is this where I want this? Before I commit to it, is this where I want it? I think it's fine. You go in. Why are you not doing the extendo thing? Okay, sure. 2. Go like this. All right. And then we'll do another ramp here for the tail of this track and just go out a few spaces. You can go like, all right, go like this. Then we need a ramp. And then another ramp. And if I did this right, this is lined up. Oh, I'm off by 1. No way. That's brutal. Okay, now we gotta do something different. Because this needs to be... Yeah. Is it here? I don't even know where I'm going anymore. Let's do... that one. That one. Oops. That one? Yes. Okay. So I think I'll have to put the big storage on this side. And it still doesn't really matter where it's aligned at. And that should be fine. Careful. Gently now. Baby it. Excellent. Okay. 2. There. This is kind of garbage, if not totally garbage. Go there. And then you can be just a bit of a extension. And the same thing on this side. Need a long extension for this one, though. Because this is going to be a 16. And then we need picker upper here. Bitter outer over here. You're going to be a maybe 6 car thingy. Is that long enough? Yeah, plenty. Okay, good. And then this is going to be connected. 16 car thingy. And before it kicks itself back in this direction, I'm going to cut it off in this general area. So we're going to need more here. I like how there's no support on the end of that track. Complete one of those. Actually, come back for a second here. Come back. Slow down. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. And then you can be much shorter here. I think till about there. So we have here 6. Yeah, that's perfect. All right, so that's our transfer station on this end. I think this will be our last build for tonight. Will be the transfer station on this end. Now, how do I want to build this? I think this one's just going to do a loop-de-loop. All right, fine. How big of a... How much of a track do I need here for this? Not much. Not much at all. Oh, I like it. There. And then we just loop the loop here. Loopity-loop. All right, and then this can be like a, I don't know, maybe 4 cart. And this one. All right, and then you I'm going to leave 1 space just for my own sanity. Oh, this is going to be glorious, guys. This is going to be glorious. Height 1. This goes here. This goes there. Ramp. And then height 2 ramp. Connect you in. This needs to be one of these. And then this can just go right back the other direction. However long we need to actually make it. Oh, I forgot. Haha. Did the craziness here. Come back. think that's enough of a tail. That's like almost perfect. Just the one square extra. So we could do the same thing with another track, either at level 2 or side by side here. The problem is what to do with it when it gets to this end. One option would be to squiggle it off and hook it into one of the end nodules here. Because there's not enough room. Not sure. Not sure what to do to add another one. We could add another bucket, I suppose. Then we get a little bit sketchy with the pipe here. Although these could technically be moved to there. Oh, I did give myself enough room now. So we could do some of that. But I think this is a really good place to end, because we've kind of accomplished a little bit here. And we are just about ready to... Oh, thank you for the bits. Thank you for the 100 bits. We actually are ready. That's actually a very good closure here. We can claim the research that we were just doing on that mixed grain. And buy the greenhouse. And that's it. So we're going to leave it here. We have the greenhouse now, so we can boost the production of the reds. We can start mining this oil and feed it in here to be refined. I just thought about this. Half of these refiners aren't actually necessary for red refining. That was kind of foolish of me. So let's take this out. And we'll have to figure out something else to do with this. I might change this up quite a bit, but we'll do it next time. So thank you all for joining me. And we'll see if we can find someone to raid. Unless Phasian is planning on streaming tonight. No one else playing Automation Empire. Not much in the way of people we've raided before here. We'd have to find someone new. Surprised Dez isn't streaming tonight. All right, I think we're just gonna call it. I can't really see anyone that we've raided before or who I want to spend time investigating at this point. So we're just gonna leave it here. Thank you all for coming, and we'll be back on Thursday with Age of Empires. And I think that's it. So have a great night, and we'll see you all on Thursday. Bye for now.